CEOs always have a lot of challenges with how they maintain and grow their business. 2020 was a whole different picture. I mean, that threw a lot of curveballs at us and it created all kinds of new challenges for us. My name is Gary Braun. I'm with Pivotal Advisors, and we work with lots of different businesses to help them really scale their businesses and grow sales. Get a repeatable system in place that can help you scale and grow. So here's some of the observations I've had with working with literally hundreds of CEOs and some of their challenges, and here's the most prominent ones that I'm seeing today. One, planning for growth. Where's it going to come from? We were all on a path. We all knew where we were going. We had our 3-year plan, our 10-year plan. We had all that together, and it all kind of went sideways. So now we got to regroup and figure out where's that growth going to come from. Are we still coming out with new products or services? Are we going after a certain geography? Are we trying to grow our current client base? That's another way to grow. Do we do those pricing increases right now because everybody's still, shuddering from what happened last year? Do we add salespeople? We got to know if we can pay for them. So do we add salespeople, and what kind of salespeople do we need to add and where? Mergers and acquisitions. A lot of us were on a path to go acquire other companies or whatnot to help achieve a greater strategy. But do we want to do that now with uncertainty there? These are all big challenges that we're facing, and we need good data to help us understand how to make those choices. So that's challenge number one. Challenge number two, cash flow. Yes, there was PPP loans or idle loans or all those different types of things to help us get through the pandemic, but now where do we go? Is that money going to be there? Is the economy recovering? How long is it going to take the economy to recover? Are we booming? If you're on the other end of things and wow, things just took off, is it going to last? Do I count on that? There's a lot of unpredictability about that. And because of that, I don't know whether to invest in capital equipment or not. I don't know whether I should hire or not. How do I finance things? How aggressive am I going to be on my cash flow? These are all big questions that come up. One of the big things you need is to understand what the revenue picture is going to look like. That usually comes from a forecast, but guess what? Salespeople aren't very good at that. So how do we get better at our forecasting systems and our sales leaders to make sure we have an accurate view of what revenue is going to look like going forward? So number 2 is cash flow. Number 3, hiring good leadership. Now more than ever, we need to have a strong management team in place. We need to make sure that everybody's got a game plan. Everybody's managing their talent appropriately. They're developing them. We got good systems in place. And if you don't, now's the time to really evaluate your team and make an upgrade if you need to. Be clear on people's roles. Make sure that we're not banging into each other or crossing each other's lines, but everybody's really clear on what their role is in executing our overall strategy. Here's a big one that a lot of people aren't considering, and it's very pertinent based on the epidemic that we just came off of, and it's helping your sales team adapt. Everybody's priorities have changed. Our clients' priorities have changed. Our prospects' priorities have changed. How we sell has changed. Where they're getting information has changed. Everything has been turned upside down. But if we're still selling the same way we've always sold, we're missing the boat. We have to see what's going on in the market and help them see the need to do something differently. Help them make and adapt. Help them do something different so they can be more effective and not just do it the way it always has been. Next one, managing remote. Boy, everybody's working from home. Everybody has different offices going now, and it's not the same. There used to be this thing called management by walking around, and you'd see what was going on, and you would ask them questions, and you would understand what's happening. Hard to do if they're in a different county. So managing remote is tough. Make sure we got our technology set up, and how do I say this? A lot of CEOs are still in the mode of, if I can't see them, they're probably not working. Okay, we got to get over that. Let's be really clear in our direction. Let's be really clear on what our objectives are for the week. Let's track that. Let's hold them accountable. Make sure we're doing our one-on-ones and checking in, and making sure they got done the things that they said they were going to get done. But adapt to the new environment. This is how it's going to be. Not everybody's going to be rushing back to work and sitting in the office anymore. You can get a lot done at home, but be really clear about what they're supposed to get done and track them on that. Stay connected. We're all spread out all over the place. A lot of people still working out of homes. there's a personal touch to being in any company. If people don't feel like they're included, people don't feel connected to where they work, they're going to leave. They're going to go somewhere else. It's important to maintain a personal connection. Ask them about their weekend. Ask them about their kids, about their spouse, about their interests and whatnot. And it's not just for business. This is, you almost have a family at work, and maintain that family and maintain that personal connection to make sure that people are productive. Now, if you're facing any of these challenges, which you probably are, we'd love to talk to you about it. We deal with this kind of stuff. We do work with all kinds of CEOs all over the place, and we would love to dig in with you and provide you some feedback on what's working with other CEOs. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe to our channel if you would, and you can find us on all the social media sites out there on our website at pivataladvisors.com. I appreciate you watching and hope to see you again.